know we up next. Yeah, we working for that championship ring. We the valley, it ain't nothing but a thing. Phoenix. Phoenix Suns, and you know we up next. Yeah, we working for that championship ring. We the valley, it ain't nothing but a thing.
Welcome, everybody, to the Aussie Suns Fans podcast. I'm your host, Gavin, and we are here with... Oh, fucking hell. It would not be the start of the show. We say it every week, but it wouldn't be the start of the show. Hammo, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Gav. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, mate. 8:30 a.m. start for us, so nice and early. I had a big night on the beers last night, and
Nice.
Got the kids for sleepovers. They're in there causing trouble inside, and yeah, fun times. But you know, it is what it is. Sunday
And he's
morning.
back.
How you going, Mickey Mouse?
Fucking great, mate. Great. I gonna have to remind me pre-show to fucking get out and in.
Why the fuck would we do that? Because it's hilarious watching you go like this.
Fair call. Whatever, mate.
That's one for the YouTube viewers.
How's your weekend anyway?
Yeah, fucking mine's great, mate. I'm up nice and early this morning. Love these early morning starts. I love it. Too bad. We need to talk about the problem, Nate, either post show or during the show. The problem with Nate. All right, we need.
I don't know why we're going to speak about a post show, because as soon as we end the show, you fucking run away anyway.
I've got fucking shit to do, man. I've got shit to do.
Yeah, no one wants to hear your crap.
Anyway,
if you're watching us on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Once again, 10% of you were hitting the like button. There is a few of you online right now. We're just going to give you, let's go 10 seconds right now just to hit the like button. Just below. Just hit the like button. Go. Do it. All right, thanks. How's everyone's week in Suns basketball? How have you enjoyed the summer league? Has everyone been watching? Have you watched every second?
No.
Hammo?
I have not watched every second. I've watched as much as possible, but I'm really, really excited for a few. We'll get into it later, but yeah, I'm really excited about a lot of pieces that we've been able to see. It's
we're getting into it. We're getting into it right now. That's the point.
Okay.
Talk to me about summer league.
Well, where the fuck's Keanu Pinder for starters?
He's got a back injury.
Yeah, well, good for him.
I told you where he is.
I said good for him. It's
good
from what I've seen, it's pretty damn good. You know, I'm really excited. I think too might be one of my new favorite players. He's man, that's going to be some crazy shit come regular season. But it's exciting. We're into the semis, so see how we go today.
We make it?
I believe we did. Did we not?
I don't know. I haven't been watching.
What do you reckon, boys?
I watched the first two games, and it was exciting to watch Kamara run around, and I thought he was great. I wasn't as overly sold on Jordan Goodwin as some people have been. I think that a lot of people were really high on his performance in that first game, but particularly if we're talking about him being the first start or the backup point guard, the first person off the bench to run the offense. He's meh to me.
Would you liken it to the same sort of point guard sort of setting the table as you get from Payne?
I think Payne's a better option.
Not defensively.
Probably not defensively.
Yeah.
But it's
you,
just I don't know. I'm not overly sold on what Jordan Goodwin put out there in the. Let's be honest, he only played just over a half.
Yeah.
So it's not. I'm also not going to sit there and go, well, he's not good enough to do it because we didn't get to see enough of it. But I think Kamara was exciting. Again, he's a rookie. I still don't think we're going to see a heck of a lot of him on the floor this season. But what he did was really nice. He seems to start the games pretty well.
Man. He's got some
Yeah,
skills.
Certainly got some skills. But I'd like to see how those skills relate to some real basketball rather than playing against guys that are younger than him in summer league.
Shit cunts.
That's fair.
Boyd?
Yeah, shit cunts.
I haven't watched any games because we don't get any coverage, and I don't have League Pass. So I have been watching highlights and post-game Suns Jam fucking recaps. So a lot of my shit is on Summer League is all fucking forced down my throat by fucking John Voider and Lissy and Suns Geek. But from the highlights, I've look, my Twitter bio says that my superpower is the ability to form really strong opinions on very little information. So basically, I watched some highlights, and I've that trade Jameson, is it Jameson or Jemison?
Jameson, yep.
Yeah, the center. I saw a couple of highlights of him dunking the ball, and it reminded me of Stephen Hunter. I don't know why I made that comparison. I think it was just the way that I play with Stephen Hunter on fucking 2K most probably. So my opinions probably don't hold too much weight, but I liked the aggression from Jamison. I liked, we can sort of come back down to earth as far as I can see from a box score and a highlight perspective. Sort of come back down to earth on Tumani. He was a little bit more in and out, not quite as consistent throughout that last game. His shooting numbers came down a bit. He was scorching to start this summer league, but I don't know. Look, all these other guys, and I see some okay stat lines from some of these other players with Brown and fucking Hazel or whatever the fuck his name is, and I just. And it's part of the reason why I'm happy that I'm not actually watching it.
Who the fuck is Hazel?
No. Hayes.
Hayes? Oh, you're talking about Sheasel.
I don't know what I'm talking about. This is what makes it great. So I'm glad that I'm not watching it in the sense that I don't get excited about a cunt that'll probably fucking play for the Shandong fucking Dragons. So anyway, yeah. No Pinder. Oh fuck it! Didn't everyone hype Pinder up? And he's fucking nowhere.
Yeah, so aware. Yeah.
Fucking Hammo's buddy. He's fucking. He's not even
I'll
getting.
Wear that.
Is he even?
Fine.
Is he even over there? He's probably still in.
Yeah, he's over there. He's over there.
Definitely there, man. He's actually worked out for a couple of other teams as well. So
he's probably in fucking.
Won't say too much more than that.
He's probably in Illawarra, fucking in his basement, playing Xbox.
He'd be here with me if he was, bro.
He's trying out for multiple teams on his Xbox, so that he can make it on 2K.
I skipped Summer League in 2K as well, just quietly.
Yeah, look, as I said, I watched the first two games. I guess I did put I watched a lot of or all of game one because I did the write up for Brightside, but game two I saw most maybe, but as soon as Kamara pulled out of game three, I just went, well, no Kamara, no Goodwin, what the fuck are we watching for? And just didn't bother.
If they don't care, we don't care. Hey, Gav.
That's right. That's exactly right. No, I know Kamara played yesterday, but yesterday was a busy day.
He's played more than Wemby.
I just didn't bother. Yeah, but why would Wemby bother playing? It's I get it. It's become an event over there now. Summer League, Las Vegas gets turned out. It's a big event, and a lot of people do go, and they love Summer League. But for me, I guess it's probably an Australian thing. It's like preseason football for us. We just don't really care.
Yeah,
Give us the real shit.
I'll do really what it is. It's for these rookies, right? These guys that have been, tossed around the draft and these second round picks mostly, but first round picks that have a little bit of a stint. But it's a lot of in the past, a lot of second round picks have earned their official signing by what the teams see from them at Summer League. But this year,
I get that they get a lot out of it, right? I'm not saying that teams won't get a lot out of it. It's like preseason football for us.
But what I'm saying,
teams see their young guys.
What I'm getting to is that a lot of these second round picks signed prior to Summer League. They already got their contracts all done and dusted.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit different, and I don't know. Maybe that's just a change in the league now, where because of all these cap rules coming in and how tight things are getting, maybe and second round picks are becoming a little bit more valuable, I think, maybe. And so maybe they're just signing them up straight away, and this is a byproduct. Maybe they don't need to showcase them as much in Summer League to sort of justify signing them up, because it is what it is. But who knows, man? Who knows? It's interesting.
Bring back Jack Cooley, the fridge. Then we can all get excited.
Big Jack.
Big Jack.
Yeah, we all know about your love of Jack Cooley. Look, it's and unfortunately, I see here, John certainly watched Summer League. He ran the pods, and I guess that's where most of us will get our information from. But the last game was the best one, so it's a shame I missed it then.
It's a sad world when fucking internationally people are forming their opinions on NBA basketball from fucking John Voider. It's not fucking good, is it? We're in a bad spot. We're in a fucking bad spot.
I think that's really unfair and rude.
Could be worse. Could be listening to me.
All right. So Summer League, I've put the link to the pod in the chat. If anybody wants to jump in and join us, feel free. Absolutely jump in, join us, give us your opinion on Summer League. Apparently, I'm supposed to pin the thing in the chat. I don't know how to do that. I'll
just on that too, Gav. We got a lot of names in the chat that I haven't seen before, so it's really cool. You guys want to get in, for sure. Come join us, man. Let's talk some Suns, talk some ball. So
absolutely.
Really good to see, man. New people. It's awesome.
Jump on, join us live, do all that sort of fun shit. We're here. We're not going nowhere. We love you all.
And I just want to Voider went solo yesterday on Sunstream, and he went on. He fucking waffled on for ages about campaign McConnell not being able to happen, and he fucking he didn't include the exception from Dario Saric. And I just want him to, while he's in the chat there, just fucking look that up and see if it's actually viable that we could use that being over the second apron. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, John.
Can't we use the trade exception, John? Jesus,
yeah,
John.
Fuck, John.
Stop feeding us international folk crap, mate.
We're all the way on the other side of the world, John.
Yeah, John.
No, we don't know whether we can use that, but we're not up to that part, so shut the fuck up. We're talking about Summer League, mate, and how exciting Summer League is.
We just did.
And, what we're gonna get. What we're gonna get. I did it. I pinned it in the chat. Well done, Gav. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Well done.
Yeah, so the comment here from Howard Goodwin is a rotation player. Surprised the Wizards included him. I'm surprised they included him as well, but he was a rotation player in Washington. That's my problem. So I'm gonna hold judgment on Jordan Goodwin until we see him out in the lineup. But despite the love he had out there in Suns fans world, I liken him to Aaron Holiday. And you all know what my thoughts were there. That I don't think that guy was good enough. I don't think that Aaron Holiday was good enough, and I've got a feeling I'm going to be saying the same shit about Jordan Goodwin.
Well, I'm fucking sold then. I'm fucking in on Goodwin. Fucking this is the good night. Fucking Goodwin, Archie Goodwin reincarnated as fucking Jordan. Oh, and just another thing on Jordan Goodwin. There's a podcast out there. Can't remember. It's one of the fairly newer ones, I think.
Is Jordan Goodwin on it?
No, but they've talked about him, I think, twice on consecutive pods, and I can't fucking remember. Maybe it's the solar something. It's not the solar panel. It's anyway, solar flare maybe. They call him Ryan Goodwin, and they've done it fucking like 4 times over the space of 2 pods, and it pisses me off. I will find out who it was.
Who the fuck is Ryan Goodwin?
It's fucking not a person. It's not a person.
Okay. Perplex damage. Do we still have 2 or 3 two-ways? We have 2. Saban Lee, which we can roll into now. Saban Lee accepted his qualifying offer and is now on a 2-way contract. Man. So Saban will come back, and there's one. I'd take Saban on the court before I had Jordan Goodwin on the court at this point in time.
Saban Lee put up some good shit last year, man. I'm excited for him to continue to grow and give us what he can deliver for us as a team, man. And yeah, honestly, I sort of side with him a little bit more than Goodwin, definitely.
How do you guys rate? And let's talk about Goodwin.
So look, before we do that, I thought I'd gone all great. I gave myself pats on the back, and I fucked it up and pinned the wrong fucking message anyway.
Nice.
Go. What were you going to say there, boy?
Okay, so in regards to Jordan Goodwin, relative to if he say we do. Fuck campaign off for some draft capital. Someone absorbs him somewhere. Righty. Who cares what happens? And Goodwin is that guy. He's that first guard off of the bench. What do you guys think of his table setting ability? So his ability to assist. Is he just the Aaron Holiday spot up 3, attack the basket a bit? But just really good defensively. Is that all we're getting from him, or has he got them fucking playmaking chops that a McConnell would have? Say.
So based on the one half of basketball I've watched him play so far,
yes. I love where this is leading.
He doesn't. He's not exactly a. He's campaign, right?
A little bit erratic.
He can pass the ball a little bit. He thinks he can shoot the fuck out of it. He's going to be more focused on how he sets up his own offense than he is on how he sets up everyone else's offense.
And do we want more of that, Gavin?
Well, if that's the way we're going to play, which is at the moment the structure that we've got within our starting 5, then I guess I don't have a problem with it. But as I said, for me, Goodwin at the moment is the 3rd guard off the bench.
Okay.
So I don't see him replacing Cameron Payne coming off the bench as long as Payne's still, and we'll talk about that later, but as long as Payne's still there, I've got Payne ahead of him. Now, if the rumours are true and we're bringing in a guard to replace him, Cameron Payne, then that guard would come off the bench before Goodwin.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are down on campaign because of his erratic offense, I suppose. But my mind keeps going back to that stretch when CP3 was out and he was dropping dimes like fucking like.
Was he?
Yes, he was. He was averaging like 7 or 8 a game.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't averaging 7 or 8 a game.
He fucking was.
He wasn't. He had a couple of games where he had 7 or 8.
Mate.
He played full minutes, full starter minutes, and couldn't get. Not once did he have 10 assists. And Devin Booker had more assists than he did while he was on the floor.
I will tell you now, there was a couple of games when he was over 10. I think there was one he was up to 14, 15 maybe.
15. 14. Cameron Payne had a game with 15 assists, did he, or 14?
Maybe it was 14. But there was a couple of eye-popping fucking assists.
Someone look up Cameron Payne career high.
Void is our research guy at the moment.
I'm on it.
Void is our research guy at the moment. He's on
All
it.
right.
I know.
Just before we do go ahead, I want to address something here, right? Gerald on PHNX with the anti-Ayton rhetoric. I didn't see yesterday's show. I did hear that Gerald went on a bit of a Ayton rant. But I want to address this last part. He sounds exactly like Voida now. Voida calls out what he sees on Ayton. I don't think he hates him. He doesn't hate DeAndre Ayton. It's the biggest load of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, Joel Ramirez, that's You Don't Know Ball in our chat.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you right now that Voida does not hate DeAndre Ayton.
Hey, Joel.
No. Voida's really clever about the way that he goes about ridiculing DeAndre Ayton. He can really swivel on a dime, so to speak, and just sort of jump back on his penis really quickly. It's I like it, and he hides behind the fact. Hide. It's all true, but yeah, he's reactionary to what he sees on the court, which is all well and good. But it's all right if people get upset about it, because
we need to, as fans, we're going to call out players that we like and dislike, and all of that other stuff. We did it with Shamet. We did. Look, as I said, those bench players that we've moved on in the past, I've been more than strong on all of them. The starters, maybe not so much. I've been a DA defender. There's no doubt about it. I think that the way that the offense has run in the past hasn't suited him. But the more that the information does come out around DeAndre Ayton, and we may as well flow into this and have a bit of a chat about it. But the more that info flows out about what happened last season with DeAndre Ayton is, to me, it looks like Ayton sulked last year. He spent the season sulking. Now, this is a dude that's getting paid $30 million to play basketball. Get the fuck over it and play basketball.
He sulked a couple. He did.
Now we're going to see what happens out of the back of that, right? I hope to see what Ayton. I hope we see a completely different DeAndre Ayton this season and back to what we saw that finals year. But at the moment, it's like the Jordan Goodwin thing. Until we see it, until it happens on the floor, we're just not going to know. So why not call him out on what we know is the most recent DeAndre Ayton or version of DeAndre Ayton that we've seen?
Yeah, fuck, I don't know.
I've got massive high hopes for DA this year. Huge high hopes. I think under Vogel, came out the other day. Vogel and DA have been spending a lot of time together talking about things, and I really hope that one of the things I was saying was about getting DeAndre involved more on the offense, which is awesome. I really like DA has the potential, man. This is what we've always been upset about. He has the potential.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Hammo. You keep going. Keep that in your mind. Joel, I wasn't comparing Ayton to Goodwin. Keep going.
You made a direct comparison, yes, it is.
I didn't.
We've always known that DeAndre has a very high ceiling, and we've always wanted him to get there or fuck off, basically. So I really have high hopes for DA this season, man, and I the way that he potentially plays this year, if we traded him, would have been a mistake. So yeah, I think this is going to be DA's breakout year. You know, we always say someone needs to unlock DA. He needs this. He needs that. I think he's got what he needs now. And if it doesn't work, then yes, move on.
Yeah, he's got half a season. He's got till trade deadline, right? If he doesn't fit this roster the way it is, he's gone.
Fair. But going back to his sulking thing, all players sulk in some form, some way, or fucking, he's a first round, he's first pick in 2018. He's been promised all this sort of stuff, be a team guy, and we've talked about it before, but he's probably got a little bit of reason to get a bit shitty. And CP3 fucking, running down the court, fucking barking at people. That's a form of sulking, really. He's upset about something, but he's a fucking future Hall of Famer who can fucking get at someone. DA can't do that stuff yet. So maybe that's just the way that he deals with that pressure. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not about, for me, it's not about barking at people or all of that sort of stuff. We saw DA start to do a little bit of that over the last couple of seasons, but it's actually just the body language. It's the body language and the way he portrays himself on the floor. And that's an issue. He can't do that. He's got to be engaged.
Yeah, the other guys stay engaged when they get fucking antsy at other players or whatever. But yeah, no, that makes sense.
And if we look at our beautiful Twitter chat, Suns fan Twitter chat that's on there, all the way to fix all this is to just put him at the point guard, because apparently he's exactly the same as Giannis.
Oh man. So just so as you guys know,
What the fuck?
I think you're in there as well, Hammo. But the DA stand chat that we've got going, we've got some fucking some really colourful opinions in there, and I just let them go and just sort of satirically put in my fucking my prediction of DA.
What you do drive-bys. You run in there, you drop a fucking bomb, and run away and watch everything explode. That's what you do.
That's the best. That's the best. That's the best analogy, man.
In this chat, just so as everyone knows, in this chat we've got some people likening DA to Giannis and Jokic and
Mark Gasol. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's a bit of fun, but hey, these guys, they're just passionate. They're just
that's it.
No, they're getting up.
Just Suns fans, man. Cool. Just ball fans. That's all it is.
Cool. It's funny, but it's cool. It's good to see.
All right, we've got, before we go on to our next topic, we've got a number of you in here, so we're going to give you 5 seconds to hit the like button. Go.
Whoa. Like you cunts. Go.
Thank you, guys, for hitting the like button. Appreciate it. Let's talk about Cameron Payne. Obviously, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I don't know. They've all blended together these days. Cameron Payne did one of those tweets that tends to have the Twitter world go into fucking meltdown, because he did eyeballs with and tweeted to Mikal Bridges. But Gambo came out and said he expects Cameron Payne to be traded. A lot of rumours, and obviously you touched on it before, Boyd, that John or the Suns Jam touched on the potential Cameron Payne trade yesterday. Are we going to see Cameron Payne moved on before the start of the season? Is that what we think? I read a sort of a mock trade, or there was close to a trade, which was a 3-teamer that included New York, where McConnell came to Phoenix, Payne went to the Knicks, and I think it was Fournier and some other pieces went to Indiana. But yeah, I don't know. It's what are your thoughts? I'm not 100% sold that any trade's going to happen, because again, it's got to be really, really difficult for the Suns to put it together based on salary cap stuff. And again, we haven't clarified yet whether or not we can use the trade exception. But if we can use the trade exception, that would work. Boyd, what's your thoughts? Cameron Payne.
Yeah, look, we're at a point now where we're getting a little bit bored. We filled out our roster really quickly, and we're just it's you don't have to move just for it's one of our only existing movable contracts that we're willing to move. We don't really need to. Is it a bit sideways? I know McConnell, he's really good defensively, and he's a good team guy, great playmaker. Not as much offense as Payne, but probably a little bit more solid. But in saying that, I mean, is it worth the risk? Why change a tire just because you like the color of that one a bit better type thing? Why spend the time doing something that
if it's TJ McConnell, he's going to add far more value than Payne.
Yeah, see, I'm not convinced of that. I think that there's other elements of I don't know. Payne just feels like he's already one of our really good locker room guys, and changed so much. It's good to have some of that moving forward, some of that retaining some of that really good culture we had going previously. So but then again, on the other hand, it's a whole new fucking locker room pretty much. So maybe that's not going to count it for as much because it's I don't know. But look, I just don't want to see us just move for the sake of moving. Look, and Cam Payne, I like him. I think that there's a better playmaking version of Cam Payne that could be unleashed with having all these other superstars with him. So yeah, I'm happy to let it go there. McConnell, look, but I'm not going to fucking jump up and down if we get McConnell. Like, I think he's a fine player, but it's just a bit of a more sideways for me than anything. So yeah, I'm not fussed either way.
Hey, mate.
This is one thing I think we need to wait out. There's no time frame on moving on campaign immediately. Campaign's very hit and miss. I like Campaign. I love his personality. I love the vibe, the culture that he brings to our team. But once again, you gotta wait and see what happens, man. Personally, if it was pull the trigger right now kind of scenario, I'd be going with TJ. But we really got to wait and see what Campaign does this season, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's an iffy one. Very iffy.
I do think that where there's smoke, there's fire. So I do believe that Campaign will probably be moved on before the start of the season. How that looks, I don't know. But I mean, he's basically our only tradable contract left, right? It's just a matter of whether or not I don't know how much presence Vogel has in that sense. It's whether or not Vogel likes the idea of him coming off the bench or he wants someone different. From my point of view. From my point of view, but I can't say.
You're spot
on. The other rumor, which is going on and on and on and on, and I don't understand why it hasn't happened yet. I know that a couple of people have tried to justify it and say that this guy is happy to wait it out until the Suns finalise whatever it is they're going to do before he signs. But there is nothing stopping him from signing now based on what we've got. Bol, why hasn't he signed yet? Boyd.
Well, fuck if I know, man. But I'm not terribly excited about Bol. He's fucking he might be really good, but who fucking knows? I like what we have currently with fucking DA, Eubanks, and Metu rotating at that 5 spot, and Metu obviously a power forward as well, but he can play some spot 5 minutes. I think it's a really good balance that we have there, and throwing in Bol, and he's not a ready product. He's not a ready product. Like, he's got all the intangibles and he's got all the high ceiling that people talk about, but is he going to get much? Is he going to get enough time to develop that within our system as it stands now, as a contender, as a fucking front runner? I don't know. I don't know if it's. I'm not hyped up about it as much as everyone else, I don't think.
Before we get your opinion, Hammo, normally we do questions without notice at the end, but I think this is important because Justin seems to be at the mall now. His kids spilled drink all over the floor at the mall. Are we now obligated to buy stuff here? Justin, from an Australian point of view, no. If a child, anyone under the age of 15 spills it, it's just an accident. If you're over the age of 15, you're obligated to buy something.
Yeah, fuck
that's, but walk away, mate. Laugh at them, and the fact of the matter is people are there, they're hired there to clean that shit up. It's not your problem.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
No, I don't fucking buy anything regardless, man. My kids run havoc. when we take him out, and I am not fucking sorry.
I don't know how you control 15 kids.
You'd be rolling into
going
the
out
shops
anyway.
like 50 Cent coming into the club, man, rolling 20 deep. Like,
You know,
Yeah,
but
fucking
do
insane.
you have them on leads? Is that how you run with it? Like,
Good
you
idea.
just like
Actually-
walking the dogs?
we do have a lead, one of them monkey backpack things that you fucking hold the cunts back with. But yeah, no.
I
But
like
over
that
in
you
the
call your
States,
kids cunts.
That's backward.
over in the States, don't they have like a wage issue? Like our staffers over here are paid, you know, a respectable minimum wage, and they're paid to fucking do this shit. Fucked if I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
help
valid.
clean that shit up or buy one of their overpriced fucking things because my kid fucked something up. Fuck that. Nah. But yeah, it could be different over there, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyone else that's got questions without notice for Ask the Aussies later on, throw them in the chat. We'll collate them for the end. At the moment, we've only got a couple, so make sure you throw them in. The link to the show is pinned in the YouTube chat. If you want to jump on with us, jump on, have a chat, and we're
Get amongst
welcoming
the people.
anybody and everybody who wants to jump on and have their opinion here on any of the topics that we talk about. I do want to touch on. Oh, sorry, Hammo, you're going to tell us about your Bowl opinion and why he hasn't signed yet. Go.
All right, thanks, mate. There's a reason why we haven't signed him. Just straight up. I remember a few years back when they got Isaacs and Bowl. Sorry, I'm talking about the Magic. They got Isaac, Bowl, all this, and apparently they can wingspan the three of them the whole width of the court. And they're going to be the most defensive fucking team in the NBA. They didn't do shit. So there's a reason we're not signing him, man. There's straight up. It doesn't work. So I like the idea, but I'm not fucking with it. You know what I mean? It's just, no. It's a no for me.
I don't really care whether you think it's a no, Boyd or Hammo. Fact of the matter is, it looks like the Suns are going to sign him. I just don't know why that he hasn't signed yet. I don't see what the hold-up is. I just don't get it. To me, it's
That's
the guy's
the point.
the guy's
Why-
going to
why
sign
haven't
for
we done
sign
it
for a
yet?
minute. The
Okay,
guy's going
Gavin,
to sign
but-
for a minimum.
Gavin.
Oh, so yeah, we're going to put the Windhorst thing up. Why
Gavin.
would they do that? Yes.
Gavin, it's
Yes.
not about. I know you don't care if we say no, and it's just going to happen as per it's reported. But we kind of want your opinion, mate. That's the point of having a fucking podcast, buddy.
But we spoke about
What's
that
your-
last
what's
week. I gave you my
You
my
fucking-
opinion last week.
You put
Why
it
am I
back
giving
People
it to
want
you
to
every
hear
fucking
what
week?
we have to say.
You put it back on the agenda today, dickhead. Did you put it on there so as we can just?
I
Okay, yeah,
asked you
yeah.
a simple fucking question, which was, why do you think he hasn't signed yet? You couldn't answer that. You had to give me your opinion that you gave me last week about Bowl. I've heard all that. You just put me to sleep.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm just
It's
saying,
fucking-
there's a reason we haven't
What's
signed
my
him.
opinion?
Obviously, there's
What's
something
my
going on
opinion
behind
is-
the curtains.
What's my opinion? I don't care. Either way, he's a player that we could develop at the back end of the roster. He's going to be a back end of the roster type of guy. If he signs, great. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Fact of the matter is, if we've got a roster spot, why not fill it with him? That you wanted my opinion? It's the same as last week. This is a really good point. If we get Bowl, we can play Bowl at centre, so Aiton can play point.
Point eight is gold.
Hey, no, because he's a point forward like Jokic. It's going to be. What did I reference? I said we need Aiton to be Draymond/Nash player from the top of the key, running all the plays for him. And I was just being fucking funny, all right? And I'm really disappointed that the chat didn't tell me that I was a fucking idiot and I should fucking kick me out of the fucking thing. But anyway, yeah, I was just having some fun with that. But yeah, it's point DA. Let's fucking go.
Fuck point Bull. Fuck point Beal. Fuck point everyone else. Point Aiden. It's the way to go.
Yeah, point Aiton.
Cheesy's got a good point there. That's going on what I was saying.
Point
know,
eight,
if-
Payton. Alfred Payton. I love that.
No, cheesy. McShuttle nuts. If he's so
Yeah.
good, why has no one else gone after him? Exactly. Why haven't we signed him yet? If we were 100% committed to it, it'd be a done deal. But it's not. So there's obvious reservations within the office of James
I don't know
Jones,
whether there's
HBR,
reservations.
Isaiah
I don't
Thomas.
know. I don't know
Well,
whether that's
if
fair.
there wasn't, then deal would be done.
No, not necessarily. It's if there is other elements there based around roster construction, of course they're going to wait. But I don't know. I don't see what they are clearly in front of. Like from my perspective, I don't see what they could be because the guy's going to sign on a minimum.
Can't we?
And we can sign up to like 25 players. We only have to have 15 day one.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. So if it's a done deal and it's going to happen, we can be over fucking the 15 limit now. So why not fucking do it if it's a done deal? So
Exactly.
maybe it's not a done deal. Maybe
It's meant to happen.
maybe
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
or maybe it's not. I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe he's not a nice guy.
Maybe he's not a nice guy, and they're actually consulting on the Boyd rule within the institution right now.
A very astute move to the Boyd rule. Make sure he's a nice guy.
There was a few rumours during the week. I think it's been rebutted now, but we'll bring it up anyway. That the Footprint was pulling out of the sponsorship with the Suns, and no longer going to sponsor the Footprint Centre. I'm pretty sure it's been covered off now that that wasn't true, and Footprint's sticking around. But off the back of that, just an interesting one. If you could pick one like business name out there or sponsor's name out there to name the Phoenix Suns Arena that you'd love to see on that, who would you pick?
Fucking Jordan.
So the Jordan Center.
Jordan Center, or
Why would you want that prick on our
Foster's.
fucking name?
Foster's.
The Foster's Center.
Oi, and have a Foster's stand where they sell Foster's beer and just fucking laugh when you see the horrible fucking faces when cunts are drinking these fucking Foster's beers over there. Oh fuck. Yeah, look, Jordan's the GOAT, man. I would fucking love it to be the Jordan Center. That'd be great.
You know he cost us a title, right?
Give a fuck. Jordan's my guy.
He's
Is
a
he
nice guy.
He's not a nice guy.
He's not, and that's part of the allure. He doesn't give a fuck, man.
I thought you only liked nice guys.
Come on. Stop
On
trying
the
to
back
fucking
of Foster's, on the back of Foster's,
in my ideology.
one of our sponsors for a long time has been Jim Beam.
Yes.
I don't know if they would allow a stadium to be owned by an alcohol company. I'm not too sure. But Jim Beam or Aussie Suns Fans Stadium, why the fuck not?
What center?
Straight up. ASF.
What?
The
center?
ASF Stadium in Phoenix. Fuck yeah.
Unfortunately,
No one would like it.
We don't have enough subscribers
we're nice
to
guys.
generate. I don't think we have enough subscribers to generate the revenue in order to gain the sponsorship.
Suns Jam
the
Session.
stadium over there.
Stadium. PHNX Stadium. He's on fire Stadium.
No, Hammo. It's yucky.
Yeah.
More yucky.
I like this
Yeah.
one, Library Arena, because we've got book.
That's good.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
good.
I like that one. That's yeah.
How
And
about Airbnb?
per
Book
the
deal.
chat, hell no, not the Jordan Center, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Suns Beaver, who's your fucking
what do you
college
think
team, man? You got to follow the Tar Heels. Seriously.
What did you suggest, Gav? What was your idea?
I can't remember now.
Because I don't think you had one again.
Did I not? I'm just on Library Arena now. That's I've switched every other potential option off.
Why
because
don't you just
Library Arena
say? Why don't you say this, Gav? Why don't you say Oh, well, I think it doesn't really matter because they haven't made a decision and it may not happen. Just fucking state what's been fucking
Right side
pushed out
of
for
the
it.
arena.
I'm interested in knowing what you think, Gavin. Can you fucking be better, mate?
Dave King is our Suns Daddy arena.
Do some research, cunt.
Shit, it's too early for this. Too early. I need to get up back on the beers. I can't believe that you're just hammering me like this, Boyd. That's very hurtful first thing on a Sunday morning. You're ruining my morning.
Fucking hell, Boyd.
Fucking hell, Boyd.
Fucking hell, Boyd.
Let's
The
flow
Vape
on.
Coliseum. That is dope. Thank you, Cheesy. The Vape Coliseum. That is awesome.
Or the dominating arena.
Oh,
Flaming hot. Flaming hot Cheetos arena. I love this. The Richard Dumas housing arena.
Snickers arena.
Oh Jesus! Fuck.
Oh, hang on.
Gavin.
Something I just saw this morning on
Yes.
the Twitter. The Suns Uni tracker with the L Val.
Oh, yeah.
And now I fucking hate. I know I'm still in a bit of Suns Jam fucking their jersey fucking segment that they do, and it doesn't really fucking get me going. But the L Val, I saw it. I happened to see it this morning. The L Val looked pretty fucking nice. Pretty nice. I have a picture.
Val.
That on the Twitter.
El Valley.
El Valley. Valet.
El Valley. Valet.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool.
I think keep talking about why do you like it so much. I'm going to see if I can find it and throw it up so that people can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. Okay, well,
Me too.
should we just run some commercials with one of our sponsors, Jordan?
Sure, I'll
Jordan
put up a
Jordan
put up a
should sponsor
commercial.
us. Fuck yeah.
Who? Jordan should sponsor us.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I don't want anything to do with fucking Michael Jordan, mate. Anyway, here's a short break from one of our sponsors.
Frank.
That is my favorite drop of any fucking drop ever created.
Voida still hasn't replaced his shitty Vogel one either. Oh, we're talking about fucking Suns.
It's terrible.
We're talking about this. Is this right?
Yes. That's the one. That's her.
Talk to me about it, Boyd.
That well, the font for starters. It's something we haven't seen before. Is that like a calligraphy type font? Is it calligraphic? Maybe even. But yeah, no, just the I don't know, the tone. I like the tone, the vibe. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. It's just a bit different. A bit different to the. I wasn't a fan of Low Suns, or however you pronounce it.
That was the dumbest shit ever, man.
Well, it wasn't dumb. It's all about the heritage type stuff.
The spacing of the letters was just fucking stupid.
But it's something new. It's not up there on the Valley jersey level, but it could really grow on me. I like it.
Anyone in the guys in the chat, throw your opinions up there.
We've acknowledged the Native American heritage of Arizona, which I fucking love, by the way. Thank you, Sonia. The Hispanic heritage, or the Hispanic community within Arizona and those kind of states is huge as well. So I would really love to see something like that. Don't particularly like that jersey, the colors, but the lettering and stuff is beautiful, man. I really like it. The more that we can promote the cultures that promote the team, you know what I mean, that support the team, I'm all for it, 100%. But yeah, that's not the best looking jersey I've ever seen, man. That's up there with fuck. I don't know.
just so
What's
that I
stupid,
can.
retarded fucking Portland one that they got, the PDX or whatever the fuck it is. It's just fucking stupid, man.
It's well, the worst one I've still seen is that Charlotte Hornets one, which is
Clit.
Clit, yeah, the
Clit.
Clit jersey,
Yes.
the
Clit.
Clit jersey. I don't really give a fuck what they wear, just win a title. I come up with it. I've come up with that opinion. I've come up with that opinion to piss Boyd off.
There.
Fuck me.
Welcome
Welcome to the podcast that Gav just comes in to ask other people's opinions and fucking hang shit on them and then fuck.
We need a Clit jersey now.
Fuck.
We need a La Clit jersey now.
Clit jersey. We need an Iggy Azalea jersey for Coda Kid.
Coda Kid does need an Iggy Azalea jersey. Talking about jerseys, let's bring in the man that knows about the jerseys. Someone who has an actual opinion on the jerseys.
I feel bad. No one's joining your stream.
I did warn Hammo beforehand. We went, well, throw it out to an open mic, and Hammo went, that's great. I love it. Let's do that.
I love it.
And I went, just be warned, mate. Nobody fucking joins.
Last time we had like Nate Hill, and we had a few other peeps jump in.
That's
but
true. Coda jumped on at one stage too.
The man himself, Mr. Boyder, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my wife's out at Chick-fil-A right now, so I got a few minutes where I can sneak away. And she's like, "Why are you doing another podcast for?" Like, because I like talking about the Suns and I want to get Boyd's opinion. And I got to say, the best opinion I've heard thus far on the podcast is Boyd calling you out, Gav, how you come up with topics, you ask everybody what they think, and then you just
don't answer myself.
And then your opinion is the title of the topic. You're like, campaign, tell me about him. And then they go around like, yeah, he's good. Yeah, we should trade him, whatever. And then they're like, well, what do you think? You're like, campaign. All right, next. Jerseys. Do you like wearing them? I think it's a great observation.
Have you ever seen someone wearing a jersey
over here? Yes, have you ever seen anyone wearing a jersey? Gavin, what do you think about jerseys? Fabric. All right, next. It's funny shit. I
don't care as long as you're being a chip.
Fuck, I am pale compared to you guys.
It is always going to be my opinion. My opinion on anything is I don't give a fuck. Just win a chip.
Just win a chip. Fuck it hell.
That's what
you're like a Lakers fan. Whenever I was recently going, one second.
Don't you dare! How dare you?
I had a Lakers fan who was engaging with the Suns Jam Session Twitter feed, and he was sitting there and he was just saying he was talking shit about the Suns. So I simply put forth the picture of Raja Bell decking Kobe. He's like, yeah, and then what happened? I'm like, Kobe shot a free throw. He's like, we won the championship. I'm like, 4 years too early. He's like, whatever, man. We've won 10 championships in my lifetime. I'm like, oh, okay. You're one of those who just retreats back to the easy answer. So it's no matter what our opinions are, Gav's going to say, I don't care, win a chip.
I got the fucking Facebook ban for saying that. It's like beating my head against the fucking wall talking to fucking Fakers fans. And I copped a Facebook ban. Yeah.
Quick question for John. I've been tagging you lately in some turtle porn.
No wonder I'm blocked. I've muted you.
Oh.
No, I haven't.
Have you shown Franklin any of that turtle porn that I've sent you?
I'm waiting for the winter time. Right now, Franklin is hanging out in Franklin's house because it's 118 degrees outside. So Franklin hangs out in the air-conditioned confines of Franklin's house in my backyard. Franklin doesn't come out even for turtle porn.
Fuck. Yeah, I've seen some really good ones lately.
I need to print them off and put them on the walls on the inside and just see if there's just like sticky.
That way he can enjoy he can enjoy them in the air condition in the confines of his air conditioning.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
That's important. Yeah.
What the fuck is his podcast becoming, gentlemen?
We're talking about turtles. We're talking about turtles. All right, good timing for John. There's a couple of things here that I do want to throw up, which and with Voider here, it's good timing. Our next segment is Shag, Marry, Kill.
Oh,
and
love this.
The one that's been thrown up at me this week, which I thought was interesting, and we might run with. And it's great the Void is here because one of his all-time favourites is there. So I'm interested in the opinion.
Margot Robbie?
Shag, marry, kill Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James.
Oh, that's so easy.
That's easy as fuck.
Yeah, that's
All right,
easy.
go. That's what someone threw at me, so that's what I've thrown out.
Kill LeBron.
What is it, Hammo? Oh, you go. Go, Voider.
I think we're all going to do this collectively because it's probably all the same, right? We all kill LeBron, right? Is anyone here not want to kill LeBron? Let's ask that question. Gav,
No, I'll
just
kill LeBron.
win a chip.
Yeah.
I just want to win a chip. As long as
LeBron
it's
plays
on
for the Lakers. That's all I know is he plays for the Lakers.
He wears number 23 and he's balding. Kill LeBron, right, guys?
Kill LeBron.
We all concur.
Yeah, I
We're
think so,
killing
yeah.
LeBron.
So do you fuck or shag or whatever? Do you shag Kobe or Jordan?
I would okay, so I'll chime in here and I say you got to marry Jordan because you couldn't do that to Jordan. You couldn't do that. I wouldn't want to see him cry. So yeah,
But we've
you
seen him
gotta
cry.
re-
He literally got a meme crying.
I know,
of him. It's like
but
crying
I wouldn't
Jordan.
want to do that to him. I wouldn't want to do that to him. I'd like to spend my life with Jordan, and yeah, I just have to root fucking Kobe, I guess.
But would Kobe rip you and then have to go to court for it? I mean, there's a whole subcontext plot here.
We're digging way into.
Then I get a
fucking
payout.
kill there.
Yeah, no. It's
So maybe
me
you
rooting-
marry LeBron because LeBron's a bitch.
Yeah, but
You fuck Jordan, you kill Kobe.
Can't fuck Jordan. You can't. It's like
No.
trying to fuck Chuck Norris. It's not going to happen.
It's not going
Shit,
to happen.
It's not going to happen. He's not going to let it happen.
He doesn't do push-ups. He does earth downs.
There, yeah. That's it. Yeah, you couldn't do that to Jordan. I don't know. Are we
You
always
couldn't-
going
you
to go
couldn't
with
do that to
Clem's
Jordan?
one here, or are we going to get yours?
I think it's
Gavin?
heading that way. But I like your
it's not.
reasoning. I like your reasoning there. Okay, but Hammo's got his own. Go, Hammo.
Obviously, I'm killing LeBron because fuck LeBron. Let me make this very clear first. I love Kobe Bryant. I love everything about the man, what he did for the game, but I'm going to take the satirical route right now. I would marry Jordan because of his money. I would fuck
Then
Kobe.
divorce him.
I would fuck Kobe before he fucked me without consent.
I love this. Hammo nailed it. That's a half
I
court shot.
love Kobe Bryant to fucking death, man. I really do. But
We need to set some rules for root, shoot, kill, because it doesn't mean that they get to fuck you back.
would you have a fucking choice?
No. With
That's
Kobe,
the
there's
point.
That's
There's no choice, man. It's like Carmelo.
To my grab bar, they can see.
Will,
Who we got?
Will,
thanks for joining us, my man.
what up,
that
brother?
is a beautiful shirt, I gotta say.
But- Boys,
Wow,
Welcome
that is
aboard.
a
Thank you for
sensational
jumping
thing.
on.
John,
Love
you
the
need to send
shirt.
4 of them over to Australia, please.
I don't think it's working.
Yeah,
It's
we
working,
can hear
Will.
you, buddy. We
Oh,
can hear
now
you.
you're there. You go.
Oh, hey, good morning, boys.
How's it going, mate?
Thanks for
buddy.
jumping on, mate.
Fantastic.
Are you in Arizona?
I am. Last day before I fly back to Canada.
Lovely. And you're sitting
Ooh.
outside in the heat?
Yeah, I've got my parents' pool. I know I'm old, but my parents' pool, and we come down here to heat so we can get guaranteed heat. I know it sounds silly, but I really enjoy it.
Quick question, Will.
You bet.
Do you feel hated when you go to the States or America from Canada? Because don't all Americans hate Canadians?
No, I wouldn't say so.
No? Okay.
Actually, I find it's a real big misconception that Americans don't like people from other countries. I actually find that people are really cool. I only ran into one incident in Vegas once, and I was watching a Raptors game, and he was rooting for Philly, and I was rooting for the Raptors. And sorry, but
It's his fucking problem, isn't it?
and he was amazingly rude just because he heard I was Canadian. But that's okay. I made an insult back, and we shook hands and drank and watched the game, in which the Raptors lost. But that's okay.
I formed that opinion on watching South Park as a young fella. I was surprised that you don't have them flappy heads and all that sort of stuff. But
Jesus Christ, Boyd.
Yeah.
Why don't you start singing the whole song? Blame Canada, blame Canada. They're not in a real country anyway. We love Canadians. We love everybody in America. Even when Gavin comes over, we accept him with open arms. Now it's
That's
Matt
true.
Damon that we have problems with.
Yeah, Matt Damon. Matt Damon is a problem. He is a problem. But look, I thought Canada was like New Zealand is to us, where Americans are happy to embrace and accept Canadians until they do something wrong, and then they're Canadian.
It's more like Tasmania.
Yeah, we're
More like Tasmania. I'm very curious though, Will.
Yeah.
How did you become a Suns fan?
I grew, or my parents down here. Let me see, 40 some years ago, when I was young, and I grew up here until I was 21 and went up to school in Canada. Right, ended up meeting my wife and lived up there ever since. And but yeah, Phoenix is home. I'm a Suns fan. I've lived through the days of Magic and oh God, James Worthy, and don't even need to want to talk about that. Yeah, I know what Payne is, but I'm a diehard Suns fan. I just love the team. Yeah, just through and through, even though they know how to break our hearts.
That's beautiful, man. I'm so glad to have you on this pod. That's awesome, brother. Really, really fucking awesome.
And I really appreciate that you're rocking a Suns Jam session shirt, man.
Well,
that really means a lot to us.
I've got this on. I'll tell you why. Voida, I twittered you and say, hey, can we meet for a beer, buddy? And you're like, yeah, I'll see if we can get together with Lindsay. And then you ghosted me. So
oh shit.
Oh my God.
So it's okay. It's not a dig, buddy. I'll be back in August.
Yeah, you should hit me back. You should have hit me back up, man. I'm sorry.
No, I know you're busy, man. It's cool. It's not a big deal. But no, I'm a jamster. I want to get an Aussie shirt, Aussie Suns Pass shirt.
Yeah, we're working on that.
They're made in crayon by Boyd, and Boyd's sweatshop. His kids are working on them in the backyard right now with crayons.
So do we have to worry about quality control? Or
I don't even want an Aussie Suns shirt.
So Will, fuck, marry, kill, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. What's your standing?
Oh, come on, Will. Bring that heat.
Mary would have to, without a doubt, Mary would have to be Jordan, without a doubt. I mean, the guy's just stable. He's a superstar, period. He's a GOAT. Without a doubt, Kobe would have to be the raping, but it would be in a very bad way. And I don't mean violent. I just mean that it would not be on because, and that's the highest.
Staring through his eyes.
You would not enjoy it.
Will's frozen up on us.
He got too excited about making love to Kobe.
No, his house just got raided.
I'm going to I'd kill LeBron. I'd fuck Kobe. Actually, no, I'd fuck
You'd
Jordan.
fuck Kobe before he fucked you.
I'd fuck Jordan. I'd marry Kobe.
Cool.
Yeah. I think I'd really like use of. Let's be honest. Whoever you marry, you divorce them and take half their money anyway.
Yeah, true.
That's why I'm marrying Jordan.
They've all got the coin. That's what you're doing. Next one, we're going to roll into questions without notice. We got a really good one during the week, and I'm glad that you're here, Voida. The first question is, gentlemen, we're almost rolling it back to random Suns days here. Who is this player, and what is his unique relationship with Suns fans and his history? Are you ready? All right.
Sir.
Who is this player, Hammo? Now, I also don't know who this player is, so I'm involved. I didn't know.
Man,
I do know who it is now.
If I had to guess, it's either Chambers or Westfall, but I can't. Yeah, no.
Do you know what his unique relationship is to the Phoenix Suns?
Well, he doesn't know who he is.
Well, he obviously fucking played for him.
If those are his guesses, that's his. Yeah, that makes sense.
Boyd.
I have no fucking idea, man. No idea. I'm bad with the black and white ones.
That's
Fucking
racist.
racist.
It's not. Photo, black and white photo.
Well, I mean, for those listening, they have no idea what's going on. Gav, how about you describe to the listeners what we're all looking at?
So we have a black and white photo of a former Suns player. So I'm guessing 70s/80s type player.
60s/70s, you'd think.
You think?
70s.
Yeah, I think.
People in the chat, see if you can get it. Voida, do you want to have your guess?
Is it Pat Riley?
It's not Pat Riley.
I don't know. It's like it's a really young dude. It's Pat Riley.
Joel, who the fuck is Charles Hornacek?
Will, do you want to tell us who it is?
Nick Vanos?
Nick Vanos.
It is Nick Vanos.
Thanos. Yes.
So do you guys, and we had Howard in the chat get that one right. Do you know what the relationship or the history of this player when it comes to the Phoenix Suns? I know, obviously, Boyd and Hammo, you're a no. Will, you joined in, and I've seen you nodding and shaking your head in the background there. What is his unique relationship to the Suns?
Is he the guy who died in the plane crash?
He is. So thanks for ruining Will's.
It sounded like an open-ended question to me.
I did say Will.
Rambling, long question.
So he was a second-round pick. I did do the research on it. He's a second-round pick who played 2 seasons with the Suns, and in his second season died in a plane crash returning from LA.
I think it was
like Michigan.
I think it was
Detroit,
Minneapolis, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was Detroit.
Was he on a private plane, or was there more?
No, passenger plane.
It's
only one
commercial.
survivor.
Just a normal plane.
Yeah.
Wow.
No one survived. He was with his fiance. Anyways, the part about the unique piece with the fans is in the 80s, that's when the LA Lakers fans started the Kurt Rambis Club. And so everyone was wearing Kurt Rambis glasses, and they had T-shirts and stuff. So the one thing about Nick Vanos is amazing heart, but the guy was not soft at the rim in any way, shape, or form. And he just was loved by the fans. So someone thought of starting up a Nick Vanos fan club. And, of course, we thought he was great as Suns fans. And so we actually got to meet him. It was like a $25 cost. And we met him, got a shirt, autographed, and a little bit of history of the guy. And he was just a really nice guy. And one thing I just noted, he was quite a godly man, like a Christian guy, and just really, really nice guy. And then, just out of nowhere, the tragic plane crash, and then you just kind of never hear from him again, or heard of him, again.
That's terrible, man.
I'd be a godly guy if I survived. He survived that plane crash, you're saying?
No, he didn't.
He died.
Sorry, he had
shit.
Everyone on the plane perished, including his fiance. Yeah, sorry.
That's not good.
Yeah, that was right. Those were dark days for the Suns, because that was right when the whole drug scandal and everything was going on. You had Walter Davis, and essentially the reset of the culture came when they brought in KJ, brought in Marley about a year and a half later. But yeah, I mean, it was dark days for the Suns back then.
Those were definitely the cocaine days. We'd go to Madhouse on McDowell, and there would be no one in the stands because it was so embarrassing. Even Sweet D was implicated, or at least the finger was pointed. So it was dark days, cheap games though.
Cheap games. We're not seeing any of those these days, are we?
But you know something, you're right. It was kind of the dark days until KJ came, and since then, KJ is my favorite player. Sorry, just had to get that in there. So.
Here you go, Gav. Come on.
No, fantastic story. Appreciate you sharing that with us, and that was a good one. So you obviously sent that to me via Twitter. Yeah,
you bet.
So
well done.
So that was appreciate that. Our next question is, how big is a kangaroo's dick? Cheesy McNutt.
Not as big as Boyd's.
It's bigger than a turtle's dick. It's bigger than a turtle's dick.
How big is a turtle's dick? I have a female turtle.
Still not as big as Boyd's.
Someone said it earlier in the chat. Turtles apparently have the second smallest penis in the animal kingdom.
So kangaroos have little dicks.
So the kangaroos have bigger dicks than. To be honest, I'm not really sure. Boyd, have you checked out a kangaroo's dick?
I just usually just squint and hold my breath whenever I'm about to cop it from the locals. But no, but I want to see this animal dick kingdom flow chart of biggest to the smallest. I need to see this. I need to fucking see it. I don't know why, but I need it in my life.
Google that.
Unfortunately, most of my family are bush kind of people, so I have seen kangaroos' genitalia, and they're proportionately small. Yeah, not much bigger than a dog.
Great. Okay, so apparently the kangaroo penis is the same as a dog's penis. There you go. Ask the Aussies. Another question that popped up, Boyd, do you carry index cards with your kids' names on them so you can remember them?
No, I just flowingly forget half their fucking names, and then what happens is that when I get it wrong, I get angrier and they get in more trouble and they don't know what's going on. So they're going to be scarred children who just have these horrible fucking upbringings, and because I'm losing my fucking mind.
Have you had a one-night stand? If so, what was your worst experience? Hammo?
Once, and we just passed 15 and a half years. Love you.
That's not a one-night stand.
You guys have been together for 15 years and you only did it once?
Yeah. 15 and a half.
Ooh. That's 16th anniversary. Let's make it twice.
Yeah, rolling up for number 2. Boyd?
I had one that had a hat fetish, and when we got back to the premises, suggested a turban, a cricket helmet, and it just was weird as fuck, man. It was weird as fuck. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that shit too much on the podcast.
Holy shit. Will, what about you?
Nothing that can possibly compare to a hat story, I'll tell you. No, I'm kind of on the Hammo piece. I found the girl of my life, and it's fairly early, so no stories, unfortunately.
I've got an Iron Man helmet sitting over here for that ex of yours, mate. Boyd, if
No thanks, mate. No thanks.
You ever fucked a chick wearing an Iron Man helmet?
Can we stop talking about my past discretions on a lot of podcasts, mate?
What about you, John?
Okay.
Yeah, once, and she was a biter.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I threw her off the bed. I'm like, you bite me one more fucking time. It was an interesting night. I mean, it was, house party, friend of a friend kind of thing. You go into your room, you shut the door, all of a sudden there's a chick behind it, and she's been waiting for you, which is kind of crazy. And then you just kind of do,
That wasn't your first flag?
You hang out. Well, I mean, you're drunk. She's there. You hang out, you hang out, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, okay, that's cute. Oh, okay, you do it one more time. Oh.
Body slam.
Tetanus shot.
And we've been married for 17 years. No, I'm kidding.
I did once with the weirdest one was similar thing.
The weirdest one?
The weirdest one. We're at a party. The room we're in had one of those like double door opening out onto a balcony thing, and she was like a marine mammal, where she had to keep going to the doors and stepping outside, breathing, and then coming back in. And I thought, if at some stage I just hold you down here so you can't go outside and take that breath, are you going to die? What's going on?
You think?
But that's what I was doing these ones.
You like it?
I'm sure it wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't me.
I don't know about that.
I really hope you're not talking about Lissy's sister.
No, come on, guys. I didn't do anything with Lissy's sister.
That's right.
Fucking Joel said that too.
That's right, you didn't.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry, Lucy. I love you.
Yes, sir.
I sat outside on the back deck at John's place, and we just drank beers and watched the turtle walk around.
And listen to Billy Joel.
And listened to Billy Joel and sang it really loudly, and then threw toys to his dogs. That
Fuck
was
the
it.
neighbors.
Fuck the neighbours. It was a big night though. Jeez, it was good fun. Well, nobody else has given us any questions without notice in there, so I guess the only thing that we can do from here is
I would kill everyone in this room for a drop of sweet beer.
So, Homer, please feel free to tell us anything.
who do you want to have a beer with this week? Let's start with the special guest, Will. Who do you want to have a beer with?
Calm, Will.
I just have to tell you, I think it's got to be with Voida soon.
Sorry,
Does he
I'm
ghosted
sorry, I
you?
accidentally ghosted you, man.
Dude, not a problem. You're just a little closer than Boyd and Gavin and Sir Hammo. So, yeah, definitely beer with Voida. That sounds good.
Love it. John, who do you want to have a beer with?
I kind of want to have one with Will now. Like, I got plans tonight, but shit. I was gonna go with Ishbia because he got it like the Suns back on Channel 3, which I thought was pretty cool, but I'm going Will.
Yeah. Ishby is a good backup though. Boy,
I know he's
who do you
buying.
want to have a-
Ishbia is definitely buying if you have a drink with
Oh
him.
yeah, surely he's not afraid to open the wallet. That bite.
Okay, Lucy,
Might be a biter.
He might be a biter. Fucko, who do you want to have a beer with?
Well, I was going to say that fucking Jemison, that Summer League centre, because I want to see if he's got all that Stephen Hunter comparison that I fucking blindly made. But no, now it's your one nighter, Gav. I want to find out what was it you that was. Do you have a stinking pouch? Do you, Gav? Is your pouch?
I'll send you a number. I'm sure she's still got the same one. Hammo, who do you want to have a beer with?
To be honest, Gav, I want to have a beer with you, man. I don't think people understand. John obviously would understand how much goes into this podcast life, all the technical stuff, all of the promotion. Fuck off, fucker. Yeah, honestly, man, I just appreciate everything you do, brother. And we've never met in person. And yeah, I'd just love to have a beer with you, man. I think what you do is sensational, and I thank you very much for everything you do for the Aussie Suns fans on Facebook, Twitter. Don't know if we're on Threads yet. But yeah, honestly, just a thank you beer with Gab would be beautiful.
Vomit.
Yeah, we got to fix that.
Fucking Boyd.
we got to fix that. Not having met yet. So my next trip to Sydney, Hammo, we'll definitely catch up for a beer. Voida, what hat are you
I
wearing?
don't live anywhere near Sydney.
It's a Kimes Ranch hat. Kimes Ranch. It's a local Scottsdale clothing company. And I just
Looks like a Texas Longhorns hat.
It's what, yeah. That's the design. They got this like on the jeans and stuff. And I like to go up to country bars and dance, and they sing the national anthem. It gets really cold to you really quick, but the music's good and the beer's nice.
I like it.
It's funny. So I went to this place. It's called the Stillery. It's not too far from here. And they got like, country music, dancing, country music, good food, good beer, cold beer. And they stop and everyone starts to sing the national anthem, and everyone turns to the flag and they're singing it. I'm counting the stars, and the stars had like 42 stars on it. I'm like, this place is so much about America, flag. And they don't even. Yeah. But how old? Like the last time we got a state inducted into the union was 1959. Like, how old is the flag gotta be? Jesus Christ! Sorry, tangent.
That's old.
That's old.
The thing out of that story for me was the fact that they all stop and turn and sing the national anthem. Anyone tried that here in Australia, there'd be a bar fight.
Well, it's because you guys don't know your national anthem.
No, it's because we don't like our national anthem. We keep trying to change it to rock songs.
You guys want it to be like Adele or something?
Not Adele. It'll be an Australian rock song, but
who's the most famous Australian musician? Is it like Keith
AC/DC.
Urban? Oh, AC/DC.
AC/DC. Well, hang on. Half of them were the original singer was Scottish. You're talking
Yes.
probably more Cold Chisel or In Excess. In Excess got
Most
massive
famous.
fame. In Excess
Yeah.
got massive fame through the what's that, Lost Boys fucking movie.
I think probably Keith Urban's gone way past that for
He's a
global
Kiwi.
popularity.
He's not Australian. He's a Kiwi.
Hammo, we've already spoken about this, right? We accept all Kiwis as Australian until they fuck up, and then they're Kiwis again.
Even Nicole Kidman wasn't
That's
born
how
in
we.
Australia.
That's
She's
how we
Hawaiian,
feel about
technically.
people from Florida.
Yeah.
I thought that's how you felt about people from Canada,
Yep.
but that's what we do. Like Russell Crowe was an Australian for years and years and years and years
Kiwi.
until he piffed a phone. He piffed a phone at someone's head. Now he's a Kiwi. We want nothing to do with it.
He piffed a phone. Did you say piffed a phone?
Yeah, piffed. That means through.
Piffed.
Yeah,
I like that. I like your phraseology.
And then Mel Gibson was Australian because he lived here for a while, and then he
Born
fucked
in
up and
LA.
went on a rant and ranted at people while he's driving his car pissed, and now he's American again. He can go back there. We're happy to accept anyone here as Australian until you fuck up. Then you can go back to where you came from.
Yeah, but isn't it a nation built on fuck ups?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yes, but that's irrelevant.
Nation built on your prisoners, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's irrelevant, John. Don't bring that sort of thing up to us.
I'm just trying to understand Australian logic and size
We're all
of
colonials when
size
it
of
comes down to it. You know,
ruse
colonial
penises.
brothers.
We
We're all
are.
exiles.
We all
Gavin,
say
fuck have a
fuck
beer
the
with.
fuck the king.
Hey man, we've got
What
the
fucking king?
we've got the king.
What were you going to say, Lloyd?
Who do you want to have a fucking beer with, mate?
I'm getting to it. If you stop interrupting me, I want to have a beer with our new. I don't know whether it's new, but the everybody in our chat on Twitter. That's DA Stan chat, just so that I can listen to them in person and see whether they actually keep a straight face when they're talking about DeAndre Ayton having the matching skills of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Because surely you're not fucking sitting there and writing that with a straight face.
No, that's someone smoking some good shit right there.
Steve Irwin's greatest hits has some bangers like Crikey, Crikey, not like this.
Steve Irwin, 100% Australian. Yes.
Hey, favorite
Until the Ray got him, then he became a Kiwi,
until-
right?
That fucking Stingray was a Kiwi. Came over to Australia and
It was a
fucked up
Kiwi
all the team.
stingray. It was a Kiwi stingray.
Kiwi Stingray.
Fucking ass.
Gents,
Time for the flog of the week, and trust me, they are ugly, very unattractive. Google their face when you're done here.
flog of the week. Let's start with Hammo. Hammo, who's your flog of the week?
I'm going to piggyback off something you've been doing for the last couple of weeks, man. It's Carl Anthony Towns. You know, he came out and said, people will remember me changing the game, this and that, rah, rah. Then the news come out in the last week or so that they're actually looking to trade him at the trade deadline. So you're talking about how good you are, man. And then all of a sudden it comes out that you're going to be traded. They didn't want you. You're fucking useless. You know, like just, yeah, won't get too aggressive, but yeah, Carl Anthony
love when
Towns,
you
man,
get
fucking
aggressive.
wake up to yourself, cunt.
Boyd, who's your flog of the week?
Flog of the week is well, right now it's going to be myself because I got to fuck off and go to the kids' fucking football. But and I'd also like to say fucking Hammo for his fucking scoffing you down, Gav. Like fuck me, that was terrible. And
Jealous.
but apart from that, I don't know. All the D coldest rhetoric, and I think that was mine last week. So it's been really bad. But yeah, D coldest, and there's another guy out there with all of his fucking fake rumors as well. So yeah, that's my real flog.
John.
I'm a huge fan of the Phoenix Suns, but flog the sun this week. It is hotter than ramen noodles on the top of your mouth in Phoenix right now. I have to go out and do things, and I don't want to do things because of the heat. And, you know, I get it. It's July in Arizona, and we all are pissed off, and everybody's just a little meaner this time of year because everyone's just a little pissed off. So, fuck you, son. but go Suns.
It's winter for us, John.
Oh, I know.
It's, yeah, it's a little bit
Look at
different.
Gav. Gav's all bundled up, all nice. You know, Boyd's
Yeah, I want to be
Suns
in
out, guns
Arizona.
out.
Boyd's in the hot part of the country.
You can tell.
Gav's south, Boyd's north. I'm sort of right in the middle there.
The meat in the sand.
I've been looking forward to this one because I think I know exactly what's coming here, and I'm really, really here for it. So, who's your flog of the week?
Boys and Gavin, it's certainly going to have to be the most self-proclaimed bouncer at Devin's boom boom party. It's Jake. He's the only one of 8 people I follow that basically has said, yeah, no, you're not good enough to follow. So, Jake, you're a flog, buddy. Come on.
Oh, who are you on Twitter?
Anything good to say, but at least make me feel like one of the 8 cares. Which, by the way, Voida, Hammo, Boyd, and Gavin and Sons, thank you very much for following.
Hey, Will.
Throw your tag up there, man.
What's your Twitter handle?
It's Jericho at Exit the Warrior. Is
Jericho.
And I can tell
God damn, you're Jericho, man. We've been talking for weeks.
Yes.
I've been sending you inappropriate pictures.
I'm so sorry about that.
I can't look you in the face.
I'm
Jericho. Hey, Jericho. Honestly, bro, it's so good to finally fucking speak with you, man.
I have to say thanks, Hammo. I have to tell you, when I first I found out through Aussies through the Suns, and I've never even heard of a podcast before until I just happened to go on the jam session. But anyways, when I first heard Gavin use your name, Hammo, I couldn't figure out what the hell he was calling you. And because I watch you on my phone, I don't really see a lot of the comments, and I don't wear my reading glasses like I should. So I thought he was calling you Hammer for God knows how long. And then I'm like, Hammer? What the hell's a hammer? So where does Hammo come from? Is that a nickname? Is that a...
Funnily enough, Hammer was a nickname when I was actually bouncing. Yeah.
His last name's Hamilton.
Last name's Hamilton. So
thanks,
Hammo.
Boyd.
What we do in Australia is we put an O at the end of everyone's name. So you'd be Willow. Or Jericho O.
How do you do my name? Voita O.
Voido.
You'd actually be Jono, actually.
I've got to go. Love you all. Fucking
I have to go too. My
wife.
wife's pulling in with the Chick-fil-A.
God.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, gents.
See you guys.
Thanks, gents. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Now we got rid of the rubbish. My flog of the week is Boyd for fucking off early every week and making us do this podcast early just so that he could come on. And it ruined Nate. He can't fucking get on because it's
too early in Singapore.
Over in Singapore. So, Boyd, fucking smarten up. You need to have more commitment to this podcast. All right? We're carrying you at the moment.
Well, Gavin, we keep hearing, or I keep seeing on Twitter, this draw from this entertainment media, and Boyd keeps throwing it around. You know?
Yeah.
Boyd, this is family here. What's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. You're spot on, and he just doesn't have the commitment level required to continue. We're going to have a serious discussion about his place on this podcast moving forward, particularly after he jumps out now. Gentlemen, it's been fantastic. Tell us where to find you on Twitter. Will, where do we find you? I know you've already said it, but say it again.
I'm at Jericho, Exit the Warrior. Chat with you would be awesome. Thanks, boys, for a great time.
I really appreciate you coming on, mate. It was great to have you on, and thank you for the questions. Yeah, they were fantastic, and it got the boys thinking. Voida was certainly he had the mind. You could see the mind ticking over there. So thank you and appreciate it, and thank you for calling Jake a flog. That's also very much appreciated.
You know, and Jake doesn't understand that Canadians can get Cuban cigars. This guy just does not understand.
See,
he's missing
absolutely just not that. If you don't mentally think through things, this is what can happen, Jake. All right, wake up to yourself. Hammo, where do we find you?
Find me at Sir Hammo on Twitter. Thank you everyone for getting involved in the chat. Will, Jericho, absolute fucking. I was not expecting this, man. Absolute pleasure to finally meet you, man. But yeah, no, guys, we love all of you. Just get involved, do everything that you do for social media. So yeah, it's just awesome to sit down and talk Suns, man. It really is. Talk ball, talk Suns with some real Suns fans, like Will, like Gav, like the other guys that left. Everyone in the chat, like I said before, there's so many people in the chat I've never seen before. So it's awesome. It really is. So yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Yep, appreciate everyone jumping on today. It was a fun show. Great to have Will jump in. Great to have Voida jump in. Great that Boyd left early and joined us late. At Aussie Suns Fans on Twitter, Aussie Suns Fans on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff. Hey, we're here to have a bit of fun. And I think we achieved that again today. There's not a heck of a lot to talk about at the moment.
What about the spiders, Gav?
I'm getting there, Hammo. We're here to have a bit of fun. We not a lot of Suns basketball content to talk about, but we managed to get through it in an hour and a half of it. But we had a laugh. Make sure you keep joining us. Make sure you keep commenting, doing all that stuff. While we're here to have fun, the most important thing is we're not here to fuck spiders.
Chris Paul
gets in, another wide open three.
Pierre Cardin.
Defers to Booker for the long range.
Phoenix. Phoenix Suns, and you know we up next. Yeah, we working for that championship ring. We the Valley, it ain't nothing but a thing. Phoenix. Phoenix Suns, and you know we up next. Yeah, we working for that championship ring. We the Valley, it ain't nothing but